Hey everybody, we're going to continue with side control escapes today. First we're going to talk about, get to head and arm. We were in head and arm position and we've been doing the escapes where we made space, got our knee in and opened her up that way. So she's going to react to that by going over and under my hips and then dropping this elbow over in front of my shoulder here. You'd still be up underneath. Okay, elbow on the mat. Your two toe. Okay, so there you go. So when we're in this position now, we can't get that knee in. That's why she's blocking. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to bridge shrimp out here, insert our underhook in. So I'm going to swim my hand inside her arm and block her bicep here. Now I'm going to continue to shrimp out using that as a frame here and get my elbow inside her. She would still be pressing in, but I've got my elbow inside of her arm now. I drive my knee down in between her legs and then I can reach across, grab her leg to enter half guard, maybe come in and work on getting the full guard. Okay, so again, she switches her side control, just go right to it, over and under. I still have this frame, so I'm gonna shrimp. I'm gonna shrimp my hips out and dig my arm in between, right in her armpit, right around the back of her trap, and then I'm gonna keep shrimping until I can drive my knee in, inside my own hand here, okay? Then I drive it down to her knee, and depending on her reaction, maybe I come in and go to butterfly guard, either way. So that's one way to get out of that reaction to our side control escapes. Now we're going to talk about entering underhook. So let's go to the guard pass situation. So as someone's passing your guard, you can think ahead. So go over one leg, just like you're passing. Yep, stuff that leg, come to the side. As they're coming, so we lost the battle when they're passing our guard. She's coming to head and arm control inside. I can receive her here, even if she gets the underhook like she wants. Go to side control. Yep. So I can go right to receiving as she passes. I can make sure I get this shoulder and get this hand frame here. So now I'm set up to enter or to do my defense to get out of side control because I've got a good frame. Another option is to go right for the underhook. So she's passing again. Okay. So she comes in. What I'm going to do is just lay my hand on my own chest. I'm still framing here. And as she comes in, I just straighten my arm out and I've got the underhook. Because I hit it, I didn't let her get the underhook, I just hit it against my chest as she got here and I just slid it down. Okay? Because I want to get to the underhook because that's going to be the means for our escapes in the next series of videos. So let's deal with head and arm control. There's a couple ways we can get the underhook here. One is if we go to the frame, the receiving position and use that. So I've got this already on her hip. Remember, not too shallow, not too deep. You want to monitor it by being right on the back with your hand. Then I'm going to bridge, bicep, cross face till her body's on that side of me, drawing my arm down in front of her face as I drop down, and now I'm in receiving position. Now I can use this to make space to enter the underhook. And what I want to do with that is get my head on her bicep. So I'm going to use this bridge to make space, and I'm going to drop down, get my head on her bicep. That prevents her from having the cross face to drive me back down. Then I swim this arm in, get the underhook, and for right now she's just going to stay right there, but we've got our underhook and our frame, and we're going to move forward from here in the next video. But we showed how to get to the underhook from that position. Now let's say we can't get to the receiving position. So we're in head and arm, and she's really tight. I've got this established, and remember how we enter this. If we don't have it, we bridge this way to open it up, and then we drive our elbow down in. That's how we enter this. Now, if I can't get this, if I can't get to the receiving position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same bicep cross-face bridge here, but I'm going to use that space to swim this hand inside her arm, right here. Then, even if she's down in, I'm gonna grind. I'm trying to be nice though, but I'm gonna grind across her face. I'm gonna have my arms together now. Now I've got a stronger position than if either one of these was by themselves. And I'm gonna use that to bump. So I'm gonna bump, 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 till I get my head on her chest. Then I'm gonna swim in, underhook, and then we can proceed from here because we've got our underhook, and we're going to come up for a single or other options. So again, the two ways, one was get to receiving position. Here, you can grab your hands together. Get to receiving position, you're gonna set up your bridge in, drop your head in front of the forearm, or the bicep, come in, underhook. The other option was no receiving position, just a hip frame. So she's down tight. We're gonna bridge again, but we're gonna sneak this arm in under her, turn a little, under her armpit. Then we're gonna grind this across till our hands meet. And now we've got a frame that we can bump, bump. And we're using our legs and hips to slide down, and the frame is more like keeping the distance that we've gained. We're not just using arm strength. But as we bump, we get to her chest. Once we get there, come in, we have the underhook. And then we'll be out to single legs, which you'll see in a future video. So that's it for getting to the underhook plus the one escape. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks again, Jody. We'll see you guys next time.